it, but can you see the fact that it's a consequences for what you did?
They're not going to be like, all right, this little girl killed someone, but she got a cute smile, so let me just let her go home. But this man has been locked. Hold on, listen. This man's been locked up for 30 years. He might not get to go home. The girl with the pretty smile might, just because she has a pretty smile.
I'm not talking about no going home. I want you to see me for the person that I am. They're not looking at me as the person that you say. They're looking at me as a cold-blooded murderer, which I am not. They're not looking at the person who cries all the time, you know what I'm saying, the person who got feelings. The real person, me. That's not what they looking at. They looking at that charge I got on April 29, 1997, and here it is, April of 1999. I don't care about the time I got. I care about it, but that's not what I'm upset about. You know what I'm saying? They got society seeing me in a different way than I am.
Put my life on the line for this chick on your job, my niggas. Emotional about my grind. You know that I got this complicated occupation. Trying to find satisfaction, I'm getting impatient. Playing cops and robbers, this chicken I'm chasing. Walk up on him like the Terminator, then erase him. Hot boy, narcotic, complicated.
The American juvenile justice system deals with juveniles committing serious or even minor criminal acts in the United States, locking them up for years or even for life.
Nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. A local boy prank called his neighbor, saying obscene things to her. Already having a known record with the police, the 15-year-old was arrested at his home without his parents' notice. He was facing a charge of 6 years in the state industrial school for the period of his minority. The case eventually went to the Supreme Court, and they ruled it unconstitutional. This set the precedent that minors have the same rights as adults when charged with a crime.
Lash on a scary nigga with a weak heart. Bitch nigga, stand up for your rights.
In case 562027, that the defendant shall serve a term of 3 years, which is the minimum, on count 1 of that. As to count 2 in that case, felonious assault, a felony of the 2nd degree, it is ordered that the defendant shall serve a term of 2 years in prison on that count. As to count 3 of that case, the robbery, which is also a felony of the 2nd degree, the court orders that the defendant shall serve a term of 2 years on that count as well.
In the fast life, time is money. I only speak guapole.
Over 2,500 individuals are currently serving life without parole sentences for crimes they committed as juveniles.
Chicken chasing, trying to touch a new dime a day. Chicken heads.
2/3 of males and 3/4 of females in the juvenile justice system meet the criteria for 1 or more psychiatric disorders.
I'm down with a scandal. You know that I got this.
Minors housed in adult jails are 36 times more likely to commit suicide than minors housed in juvenile detention facilities.
I understand how sorry to you sound. I used to didn't. That didn't sound right, but at first I didn't understand how serious it was. Until one day I sat down and I was like, dang, I actually took somebody's life.
Cases about my occupation. Fuck the pigs, they get no cooperation. I learned keep my family and business segregated. I learned keep my money and pussy separated. My hood is Mortal Kombat, I'm fatal like Johnny Cage.
Silence in the packed courtroom was broken by the sound of shackles around 18-year-old Jonathan Belton's waist. Handing down the mandatory life sentence without parole, the judge called the case personal and a tragedy for all.
Nothing changed but the money and the fame, but I'm still the same age, hearing things the same thing. My every breath is a blessing for the game. I sip syrup, Sprite, Moscato, only champagne. Dan Marino, all I got is...
We know what really happened. I know what really happened. The whole what really happened. I love y'all to death. And I'm gonna see y'all soon.
Meantime, after spending 2 years in the county jail, Jonathan Belton has been transferred to state prison. From Pontiac, Val Clark, Channel 7 Action News.
Gave him 2 to the head, I only knocked twice. Hit him with this antifreeze at the stoplight. 4-5, pop your top like a can of Sprite. Grip the hand me tight, running from the flashy lights. My occupation got me working late every night. Wrap it up.